Yesterday I did a video about the EU, the experiment of me, that I'm sort of doing all by myself, just to see whether being nice does make your life better. And I have found, because I've been doing it for a couple of years now, that yes, it does. One of the things that I've been doing, because I used to be awful for watching the TV, absolutely awful, soaps ahoy, and you know, part of my life circumstances has kind of taken me away from the telly, because my computer's in another room. Oh, it's also very complicated, but when you listen to soaps especially, you don't really realise what you're hearing until you're not actually there watching the pictures with it. I mean, EastEnders, all you're hearing is that's all that goes on. Everybody rows through the whole bloody thing. Now, I know that you've got to, you know, reflect life, right? But I really do think that if you didn't reflect it, the bad bits of it so much, it wouldn't be so bad. I was sitting in the dining room yesterday. Oh, by the way, if you wonder why I keep it's because I've got like a shard of tooth that's taking away the side of my tongue. But obviously, well, not obviously, but I can't have it removed because I've already had one done, and I've got to wait 3 months because NHS funding. It's going bombing somebody in Iraq, so at least I'm in pain for a reason. Yeah, so we were sitting yesterday in the dining room, my boyfriend and I, just looking through a magazine together, just sitting there reading something, then talking about it and whatever. And it dawned on me why the TV is such a powerful tool. Because you get the news and they say this is the news. They don't give you any other option, obviously. At the end they say, if you want more information, go to our website. Everybody thinks that that is the news. Everybody thinks it. Well, mostly. There's very few who don't, who actually step away. But that's because we're kept too busy. And we don't have time to go and find our own sources of information because we're all working. This is why I consider myself extremely lucky to have MS. Do you mean? To not be able to get out of the house, to have no life, because I can focus on this stuff for you, save you having to do it. But yeah, when you're watching the TV, with anything, it doesn't matter whether it's the news, a documentary, a comedy programme, you're watching it and you get information in, but you don't have time then to sit and discuss it with people. You don't get to actually make judgments on whether it's right or wrong, the implications of it, whatever, because the next thing comes along, and then the next thing, and it's just memory synapse filling. Do you know what I mean? So my advice would be, just every now and again, you know, keep watching your soaps and everything. Do you know what I mean? But especially with the news, you know, just switch it off at the end and talk about the bugger, because I guarantee that you'll think, hold on a minute, she's right, you know, there's too much war and not enough peace, and maybe we should have an idea that might make my life better. Let's have a go. And then come along and join us at Convergence at letsaybiz.ning.com. See you soon. Bye.